Hey, what is up everybody? This is steviebreech coming to you here today. San Francisco 49ers pull out the win 30-27 here, coming to you live from Santa Clara, California. The Niners get the win at home against the Lions. I feel bad for the Lions. The Lions came on really strong in the fourth quarter. The Lions are a good team. I just think they're a middle-of-the-road team. They're probably going to end up with a record probably a lot like the likes of the San Francisco 49ers. They're probably going to be an 8-8 team, more than likely where we're going to end up. It feels good as a 49ers fan to get our first win of the season. We took our lumps last week. We bounced back. We knew that we were going to be playing against a Lions team that really got pounded by the Jets last week. And, they were a little bit better than I thought they were going to be. Matt Stafford came out 350 yards passing, 3 touchdowns on the day, led a really strong fourth quarter return where we got a gift from the football gods up above, where basically a 49ers interception was overturned on a holding penalty on the Lions defense. And we got a really big gift. Jimmy Garoppolo had a pick 6 returned last week due to a flag, so we were able to bounce back with this one. More than likely, the one thing that more people are going to be talking about more than anything else is in the fourth quarter, when the Lions were making their comeback, Stafford was running a football up the sideline, just inching for that last yard, where a 49er hit him out of bounds at the 9-yard line, not the 9 out of the 10 for the first down yard line. And basically, LeGarrette Blount stood up for his quarterback, thinking that the hit was a little bit, after the call, but after watching the replay, Stafford was still in bounds, and he was inching towards that first down marker. I think that a lot of quarterbacks, running along the sideline, they take that call for granted, thinking that they're just going to get it, but the Niners stood up for themselves, and we're not going to let Lions get that first down. So Blount ended up getting hit with a penalty as well as an early exit from the game. But the Niners played really, really well. Actually, during this game, I looked at Alfred Morris's stats right before the half, and on my fantasy football team, I cut him. And I said, hey, it looks like Matt Beretta is going to be getting a majority of the snaps. And I'm not going to get the stats this week. He's not going to be actually starting on my team till next week. But Beretta broke out for a 66-yard run for a touchdown today. As well as that, we're going to be looking at Greg Selleck. He had a touchdown reception. A really good day for the 49ers where you can have a lot to hang their hat on. Matthew Stafford and the Lions offensive line. They were able to give him a pretty big pocket to throw in. It looked like he almost had all the time in the world, just about any time he needed. I can't really think of any really big hits that the Niners had on Stafford out there. So the defensive line, I bet they played well. I just don't think they were actually able to actually get to him and actually put the hits on him. I don't even think they got a sack today, it looks like. But the 49ers jumped out on top of this game with a Robbie Gould field goal to make the game 3-0, which was followed up by a Galladay touchdown from Matthew Stafford to make the game 7-3, followed by a touchdown by Bourne from Jimmy Garoppolo, making it 10-3, followed by a Robbie Gould field goal, making it 13-3. We had a Lions field goal before the half to make it 13-6. Selleck caught his touchdown. I know at one point the Niners really had this game really wide open. I want to say it was 30-13 at one point before the Lions really came on strong in the fourth quarter with the Jones touchdown and then followed up by the Roberts touchdown. I believe they scored 2 touchdowns in a matter of about 2.5 minutes. Where they just didn't take any time off the clock. But like I said, we got a good break for the football gods, giving us a return back, an interception back off that holding penalty. The Lions had a majority of the football goodness going in their direction, and just weren't able to cash in. But if this game was more than likely 4 or 5 minutes longer, this probably would have been the Lions game because of the way they were playing in the fourth quarter. So the 49ers, I'm going to say, is going to escape with a win here. We're going to move on where we got a game next week. Oh, shoot, I want to say we play Arizona in May. My page just isn't loading up fast enough, guys. So we're going to have to look forward to next week. Oh, here we go. What do we got going on next week? The Niners are going to play Kansas City. Kansas City beat the crap out of the Steelers. So we got a tough game next week. We're going to be coming into this at 500. The Chiefs are 2-0. So we got a tough one coming, guys. Let's see what we got coming. I guess peace out. Talk about this in a couple days.